A minaret, from Arabic minara, also known as gold-lit lighthouse, is a distinctive architectural feature of mosques, generally a tall spire with a conical or onion-shaped crown, usually either freestanding or taller than associated support structure. The basic form of a minaret includes a base, shaft, and gallery. Styles vary regionally and by period. Minarets provide a visual focal point and are used for the call to prayer functions, in addition to providing a visual cue to a Muslim community. The main function of the minaret is to provide a vantage point from which the call to prayer, or adhan, is made. The call to prayer is issued 5 times each day: dawn, noon, mid-afternoon, sunset, and night. In most modern mosques, the adhan is called from the musalla via microphone to a speaker system on the minaret. Minarets also function as air conditioning mechanisms. As the sun heats the dome, air is drawn in through open windows, then up and out of the minaret, thereby providing ventilation. History: the earliest mosques lacked minarets, and the call to prayer was performed elsewhere. Hadiths relay that the Muslim community of Medina gave the call to prayer from the roof of the house of Muhammad, which doubled as a place for prayer. Around 80 years after Muhammad's death, the first known minarets appeared. Minarets have been described as the gate from heaven and earth, and as the Arabic language letter Aleph. The massive minaret of the Great Mosque of Kairouan in Tunisia is the oldest standing minaret. Its construction began during the first third of the 8th century and was completed in 836 CE. The imposing square-plan tower consists of 3 sections of decreasing size reaching 31.5 meters. Considered as the prototype for minarets of the Western Islamic world, it served as a model for many later minarets. The tallest minaret, at 210 meters, is located at the Hassan II Mosque in Casablanca, Morocco. The tallest brick minaret is Qutb Minar, located in Delhi, India. In some of the oldest mosques, such as the Great Mosque of Damascus, minarets originally served as illuminated watchtowers. Construction: the basic form of minarets consists of 3 parts: a base, shaft, and a gallery. For the base, the ground is excavated until a hard foundation is reached. Gravel and other supporting materials may be used as a foundation. It is unusual for the minaret to be built directly upon ground-level soil. Minarets may be conical, square, cylindrical, or polygonal. Stairs circle the shaft in a counterclockwise fashion, providing necessary structural support to the highly elongated shaft. The gallery is a balcony that encircles the upper sections from which the muezzin may give the call to prayer. It is covered by a roof-like canopy and adorned with ornamentation, such as decorative brick and tile work, cornices, arches and inscriptions. With the transition from the shaft to the gallery, typically sporting muqarnas. Local styles. Styles and architecture can vary widely according to region and time period. Here are a few styles and the localities from which they derive. Tunisia quadrangular. The Mosque of Uqba of Kairouan has the oldest minaret in the Muslim world. Turkish 1, 2, 4 or 6 minaret related to the size of the mosque. Slim, circular minarets of equal cross-section are common. Egypt, Syria, low square towers sitting at the 4 corners of the mosque. Iraq, for a freestanding conical minaret surrounded by a spiral staircase. See Malwayar. Egypt, octagonal. 2 balconies, the upper smaller than the lower, projecting muqarnas, surmounted by an elongated finial. Persia, generally 2 pairs of slim, blue tile-clad towers flanking the mosque entrance, terminating in covered balconies. Tata Mosque, a sole minaret, located at the center of a gabled roof. Morocco, typically a single square minaret. Notable exceptions include a few octagonal minarets in northern cities: Chefchaouen, Tétouan, Rabat, Ouessana, Asala, and Tangier, and the round minaret of Moulay Idris. South Asia octagonal, generally three-balconied, with the uppermost roofed by an onion dome and topped by a small finial. Examples: square three-tiered minaret of the Mosque of Uqba, Tunisia. 1,000-year-old Qutb Minor in Delhi. Minaret in Aga, Hungary, the most northern left from Ottoman rule. Beit al-Futuh Mosque Minaret in London, United Kingdom. Islamic architecture in a mosque with two minarets in Nishapur. Minaret in Wangen bei Alten, Switzerland. Minaret of the Great Mosque of Granada, Spain. Faisal Mosque's minarets, Islamabad, Pakistan. The Charminar in Hyderabad, India. The minaret of Bait al-Mukarram in Dhaka, Bangladesh. The four minarets of Quba Mosque, the first mosque in history built by Muhammad upon arrival in Medina, Saudi Arabia. The minaret of the Al-Muda Mosque in Tarim, Yemen. The six-minareted Blue Mosque or Sultan Ahmed Mosque in Istanbul, Turkey. Ancient Indian-style minaret of Menara Kudus Mosque in Java, Indonesia. Minaret of Medan's Grand Mosque, Indonesia. Minaret of Central Java Grand Mosque, Indonesia. Twin minaret of Bandung Grand Mosque, Indonesia. Modern-style minaret of Istiqlal Mosque, Jakarta in Indonesia. Minaret of National Mosque of Malaysia. Minaret of Sultan Omar Ali Saifuddin Mosque, Brunei. The minaret of the Wazir Khan Mosque in Lahore, Pakistan. One of the minarets of the Badshahi Mosque, also in Lahore, Pakistan. An old adobe minaret in Karana, Iran. Simple wooden pole used as minaret in Ouagadougou, Mauritania. A minaret in Linxia, typical of small-town mosques in Gansu, China. Chinese-style minaret of Tongshan Great Mosque, Ningxia, China. Wooden minaret of the Dungan Mosque in Karakol, Kyrgyzstan. Sabah State Mosque minaret in Kota Kinabalu, Malaysia. Minaret at Mosque in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The minaret in the Prophet's Mosque in Medina, Saudi Arabia. The Bear Tower of Waisheng Mosque, Guangzhou, China. A Burmese-style mosque with an elaborately carved minaret in Amarapura. Minaret in Kashgar, China. Chinguetti Mosque minaret in Mauritania. El Tabia Mosque with two minarets in Aswan, Egypt. The four minarets in Mashkodusup Central Mosque, Pavlodar, Kazakhstan. A minaret of a mosque in central Jubail, Saudi Arabia. Minaret of Al Othman Mosque in Jebla, Kuwait, built in 1857. The Gawanama Minaret, 1900, one of the four minarets of Al-Aqsa Mosque, Old City, Jerusalem. The Centro Islamico de Puerto Rico in Ponce, Puerto Rico. The octagonal minaret of Hamorda Pacha Mosque in Tunis, built in the 17th century. The onion dome of Mecca Masjid Minaret, Hyderabad, India. The minaret of the Hagia Sophia in Istanbul. Originally a cathedral, the minarets were added after it became a mosque after the conquest of Constantinople.